So Cardano may succeed or it may not succeed. That's not the point. They're coming out with a stable coin, which by virtue of being another stable coin is just another stable coin. But I think the name that they're choosing is for whatever comes out eventually that is able to be pegged to something that is not inflationary or deflationary, which would be not just a basket of currencies, but transactor nodes that are elastic and buoyant, validator nodes that can, or hosting transactions. And it has to be when you build out the network. So they're building out a network, right, on time with people who lock up their money for long periods of time, which is what you want. But they already have a stable coin, which is suspicious because they haven't released, I guess, the Gongguan or something. Maybe they did. Maybe that passed. See, I fell out of... They were supposed to release a DEX. That's what they need, is a DEX. Okay, so... Yeah, because their ecosystems were like layered ecosystems like Shelly and Gongguan or something. And then they need a DEX. And not this stable coin that the whole market needs doesn't exist yet. And they're already coming out with something called DJED. Now, DJED is a national treasure or national fiction based. It's a chakra story. It's accumulation, absorption, and resonance through electro or geothermal. It could be different technologies. And like an Ankh is a electromagnet, and this would be a geothermal electric rig archetype energy, right? 4 rungs of copper, magnesium, zinc, and either one, right? And then it's on the pillar, which is made out of a crystalline composite granite or basalt, because there's a crystalline composite to it that looks like a stone, but it's by the basis of structure given into its context, and it's a crystal, right? I said that backwards. It has a temposity that could be resonate, right? What is happening is there's warbling that takes place, and it's between the rungs, and it's like a little bit of ether, the ether. You could charge a battery, right? You can't take that energy. It's archetypal. It would kill the entire human. It would kill off all the humans. But you can use lattices and pulleys and yak oil at the base and a system of pegging down these lattices that can amplify the strength of or manpower or pulling power of animals being able to pull something. It stays archetypal in your mind, right? But it can operate on its own in the garden. It can even help plants grow better and shit like that. Like, some people think it's like orgone or something like that, but it's not orgone. It could light a light bulb. If you put in an electrolyte with a chess piece and 4 pennies held up with something like I don't know how they did it. They put an eraser or something, or some cardboard or something. They separated No, not carb. I don't know what the fuck. I gotta watch the video. She put 4 pennies on a rook or something like this. No, the one on the far side, the far corner. What's that with the little castle? The castle. She used the castle and some little pennies, and put it in vinegar with salt, vinegar and sea salt, which is an electrolyte, and a little tiny wire on 1 penny and a little tiny wire on, somehow they, complete the circuit and can light the bulb, right? They have really big ones too, huge, really big ones that people put in their garden and shit. I don't know who has those. That might look cool. Probably works better than an orgone generator, but orgone generator is different kinds of, or they have compressed the vegetation and the carbon dioxide. It does something to make it to charge the ether in the growing area. It's made out of organic material. So I don't know, not clumps, but discs of I don't know how that shit works. Maybe it's bullshit. I don't know about orgone shit. That's kind of trick stuff, quack. They made a quack science out of it too. There's always going to be something to make you stress out a little bit on something. There's I don't want to deliver this information because it's also Alex Jones or something. I'll show you a picture. Fuck, I'm talking so much. These are archetype electromagnetic energy. And there's a Tendua Inza in the top of the corner of the circle. It says spiritual gateway. It's not a complete. You can make a longer one. It's just different combinations of the symbol with the circle and the symbol with the cross. And you can just get all of the different combinations that there are in a sequential order, and it's a gateway. It's a sacred spiritual gateway. So that seems like some serious business, huh? Some serious